Pluto should be a planet. Why? Why not a dwarf planet? Before you ask this question, I'd like to ask you the same. Why is it even a dwarf planet? Don't worry if you don't know, I'm going to tell you that why Pluto was disqualified as a planet. And also the thing that why I am saying Pluto must be a planet. So let us start. Why is Pluto a dwarf planet? Actually, when Pluto was discovered by Clyde Tombaugh on 18th February 1930, it was not immediately considered a dwarf. In fact, astronomers took about 76 years to declare it as a dwarf planet. When Pluto was newly discovered, it was thought to be even bigger than Neptune. But then, with precise observations, we now know that it's even smaller than our moon. But then, why it is a dwarf? Is it because of its size? But it shouldn't be because of size, because there is no size requirement for a celestial body to become a planet. For example, Ganymede is the largest moon of the solar system, which is even bigger than the smallest planet, Mercury. So then, why? What actually a planet is? Every celestial body isn't a planet. There are some certain criteria for any celestial body to become a planet. Number 1. It must orbit the sun or any star. Number 2. It must be round in shape. Means it must not be irregular in shape. And yes, Pluto follows both. But when the next rule comes in, Pluto fails. It is to clear the surrounding area, means celestial bodies shouldn't float near Pluto. But as you know, Pluto is in the Kuiper belt or the objects behind Neptune, where there are many similar sized dwarf planets, asteroids and comets, meaning that Pluto is not different from them and all are like the same, almost if not exactly. So till the 2006, when we didn't know about the other celestial bodies similar to Pluto behind, the Pluto was considered a planet. But wait, I said that Pluto must be a planet and not a dwarf. So what's the reason? Eris, Haumea, Makemake are some dwarfs in the Kuiper belt. And one amazing thing is that each of these dwarfs have a moon besides of being so small in size. Pluto too have moons, not one, not two, but 5 moons in all. The biggest moon, Charon, is half of Pluto. A celestial body could have hit Pluto in the ancient times, and parts of Pluto which were broken went into space. Pluto trapped some of it in its orbit, which are now known as its moons. The other comets and dwarf planets may be the broken parts of Pluto because they are not perfectly round in shape. Do you know that the same thing happened with our Earth? That means, in the ancient time, when the Earth was new, a Mars-sized planet hit our Earth, and the broken parts of the Earth became the Moon. The surface of Pluto is very cold as it's very far away from the Sun. It's not made up of gas, meaning it is not a gas-giant planet. It is a rocky world with ice. The atmosphere is made up of nitrogen. There is an ocean inside the surface. Yes, water ocean. The core is rocky and it is more than half of the Pluto. Means the core is more than half of the total mass of the Pluto. So this tells that a celestial body could have hit Pluto because the core is much bigger than how much it should be according to the size of it. If you have watched the video till now, a special and unique fact about Pluto for you. Pluto has an unusual orbit that takes it closer to the Sun than the farthest planet Neptune, but also it takes it farther from the Sun than Neptune's position, which means that its orbit is oval in shape. On one half of the orbit, Pluto is closer to the Sun than Neptune, and on the other half is the opposite, Neptune is closer to the Sun than Pluto here. So, what do you think? By all of these suggestions, I think Pluto should be reclassified as a planet again. Tell your opinions below in the commenting section. Also tell that if you want a video about why Mercury is so small. Subscribe for more interesting videos and goodbye till the next.